Okay. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but for some reason on OBS the game is not showing up, so I'm wondering if this is showing up now. um, hmm. Yeah, apparently it is. Oh, but okay. I was gonna say it wasn't showing up on OBS, but it is showing up on OBS now, so that's good. But yeah, it was being a bit weird recording. But yeah, I've just eaten, so my recording ability should be better in theory. Anyway, yeah, let's resume. Yep. Okay. Yep. Day 8. Oh. Oh. This time they stole 20 water instead of 19 and a med. Well, I can definitely spend a med to get more water than one, so that's fine for me, I guess. I'll just leave this for people who didn't read it, I guess. Even though I already read it last time. Yeah, okay. Make him finish that crowbar. I'm still very tired. I only need to eat today. Okay, I forgot about that. I'll kill us all in the end. Yeah, like you and you and you. Okay, let's see. Hopefully, oh yeah, it just needs to be done by 10. So it should be definitely done by that. Also, I believe Adam doesn't. I'm not sure if it's impossible for him to get sick, but I don't think he gets sick. I was just like mucking around and kind of like didn't make a heater, and he didn't seem to get sick. But maybe that's because I made him scavenge every night, and sure if he wasn't scavenging every night, it would be any different. But yeah. So nothing new there, I don't think. But yeah, he's very tired, so he should sleep now. And then he'll actually be caught up in his sleep, which is good. And then we can do this the next day. I mean, how long would that take? 1 minute. Like, these take about 30 seconds each with the crowbar. So 1 minute 30. And 4 minutes for these 2 rubble piles. It'll take like 5 minutes 30 just to clear all that out. Well, I think that's manageable. I think it's possible to do that all on the next day, but I mean, it'll take a while. You can sell these, but I'd rather not. I just want to keep them for the sake of keeping them. Sentimental value. Okay. So yeah, this actually says there might be still be some clues leading to Amelia. That's to kind of like hint at the guy. I guess they didn't find him. I'm assuming. So like if you overlook the guy, I think that's why that exists. Which is kind of funny, but this has two things that you need a saw open to get to, but I think this also has a piece of raw meat in it, which is kind of necessary. It's useless return. Like, I may as well like return with the meat so I can clear out all that area. But anyway, yeah, I think. I mean, at least I'll be able to clear out the stuff that doesn't have saw blades leading to it. I guess I don't know. It's empty and quiet here. It gives me the creeps. It's so empty and quiet. Yeah, I think that's what every character says when they go to this place. Though I don't think that's anything specific to him. And as a piece of just food in general, a canned meal more nutritious than raw food with time to get used to its taste. And that implies you have a lot of it, you know. Canned food is, I mean, it's not limited. You can trade for it, but it's not really worth trading for it. Like, because you can just make food at home at some point. Like, you can definitely make raw meat, and you can definitely make vegetables in time. You can't make your own canned food though. The baby carriage is an empty, few objects lie scattered inside: a rattle, a smiling red crab, well-worn by baby teeth, a feeding bottle half full of congelated mass. That was probably a baby formula. Congelated? I don't know. Some must have left it in a terrible rush, or maybe didn't need them anymore. And that's really nice. Okay. And that's one of the artworks that they've got for the what's it called? It's got a name. There's a DLC for it. Damn, I've actually forgot. So, but anyway, there's like a DLC, which basically you determine a price. It's just a few stickers, like, I mean, not stickers, like artworks, like street art. Yeah, it's like a street art DLC, I guess. So like they're like real street art things that people did, I think, for war. And I think some of them are just arts in general. I think, I'm not sure, but they're made from people all over the world, and they're just like posted in a few areas. It's an expensive DLC. I mean, like, it's expensive for what it gives you. It's like $5 at least, but you get to choose the price, because the whole gist of it is that it's not that it's worth it. It's that it gets donated to charity. Ironically, ironically, it gets donated to war children. When, like, you know, considering that they made the War Child DLC and all that stuff. So I'm not sure if it's just called the War Child DLC. I'm kind of curious now. I might check what it's called. What is it? Not sure. It's just called, like, I think Street Art. I think that might just be what it's called. Oh yeah, War Child Charity. That's just, yeah, that's what it's for, mine, War Child Charity. Oh, no, apparently you can do it as cheap as $1.50. Okay, never mind. I thought it was $5. I mean, $1.50 is kind of actually worth it for that, I guess. It's a very small DLC anyway. But yeah. It's it's nice to kind of do that. I mean, I kind of partially did it for the achievement, to be honest, but I don't mind the money going to the war children. Yeah, I can't say words properly. But anyway, I got a piece of meat, so that's pretty good. Well, yeah, so it's a good cause, I guess. It means that someone gets to eat for a day. Okay. Yep, got that. Great. So now all I got to do is wait for that and I'll be ready, which might be done today. So much food for one information, but I'll do anything to save it. For one information, like, what do you mean? Like, I don't like, he says like one information, like information is like quantifiable, like how much it's worth. Like it's like one piece of information, I guess, but like it's still like the wording and that's kind of poor. Okay, I'll get that first because that's the most easy to do, I think. Oh, yeah. Oh no, that's ready. Yes, great. I also didn't get to see what he said because I think he was distracted with the crowbar stuff and getting angry at it slightly. Okay. Make some more food in advance, and that I just use the fertilizer so I get to keep the meat, which is great. Usually you only get one meat from that because you recycle the meat in order to do it, but the fertilizer is essentially worth one meat in time. So yeah, it's valuable. A large photo of Adam and his family. They're his wife and daughter, their parents and his brother. Someone clearly tried to scratch out his brother from the photo. I wonder who that could have been. Oh, and scratch out his brother from the... like, it says someone, like, but the sentence kind of explains who it is. Unless it's implying that Adam has as a third brother or something. Or that that his brother tried to scratch him out instead. You know, that's always a possibility too. Yeah, I don't think he ever says what the brother's name was. Oh well. Life's so hard without her. Yeah, he's talking about the brother, right? Obviously. Partially burned Adam's diary. The surviving entries read. Okay, never mind. Entry read. I was gonna say like entry read, but there's an S there that I overlooked somehow. I buried Barbara Toto, just the two of us now. We kept her hoodie, and Amelia wears it all the time. She believes it will protect her from harm. Could I have saved Barbara if I had kept in touch with my brother? No, I know him too well. He'd never share meds with us. Filthy speculator who'd take advantage of other people's misery to get rich. I mean, yeah, actually, that would explain why he didn't ask for meds for the daughter as well, I guess. Like, I mean, he literally owns a pharmacy. Are you sure he'd be that greedy to not, like, give meds to your wife? Like, I don't know. I feel like... Yeah, no, so yeah, he says he's not really in touch with them very much as well, so I guess that makes sense. Like, but, man, like... Could he even, like, at least try? If he at least tried, I think that would have been a good plan. God. Oh, so that was like a note from his diary or something, right? Probably. I don't know, Matt's like, oh my, are you serious, man? Feeling worse by the day. Yeah, like misery. Ah, yeah, free saw blade. Hell yeah. I mean, if I wanted to, I could use it to get the quote-unquote gun from the locker, but no. And I say quote-unquote because that's not really what you get from it. So, bandages, that's kind of useful in case I get wounded, but that's unlikely because I'll probably play it safe. Yeah, it is Adam. Partially burned Adam's diary. Okay, I see. The 5 years entry rate. Yeah, okay. He says the same thing. Yeah, okay. I didn't read that properly. I kind of like pay more attention to it when I'm streaming, I guess, because I'm reading it out loud. I mean, like, reading something out loud is not something you do kind of naturally, I guess. As soon as I bring food to the hospital, he told me where Amelia is. I need to hurry. So, yeah. I'll just organise my desk a little bit. I think there's something in there that maybe shouldn't be. I'm not sure. Yeah, anyway. I'll just like mute myself and do that while this is happening. Okay, yeah, back. Just organising some like desk papers and stuff. Oh shit, you should have slept tonight. I mean, just then, but oh well. It's too late now, you may as well just stay up for the rest of the day. Actually, in that case, you should make food. Actually, I was going to say make food in advance, but he's already got food. And the only food he can make is using the raw meat that, yeah, he needs. Yeah, oh well. And this has an accent, I believe. I mean, your audio, okay, yeah, audio is recording. Good. Hatchet, we can use it to chop furniture or people. I kind of recently was thinking, like, it's kind of unrealistic to have an axe. And I was like, is it a hatchet or an axe? And I was wondering how big it was as well, and I was like, oh, I remember it fairly big. But it's actually not actually called an axe, it's actually called a hatchet. Which makes more sense, because it's very hard to wield an axe in real life. It's like, you know, a very big tool, and it's not a very... I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be really, really heavy? Like, because it's like the best weapon in the game, like melee weapon. And I was like, that'd be a pretty heavy melee weapon. But apparently it's a hatchet. So it's, yeah. It's not as heavy as an axe. But, and there's this thing here, like mixer. We can use it to mix gunpowder or medicine ingredients. I think that is to incentivize making a large, like a military workshop or so. No, I don't know what you call it. Upgraded workbench. I don't think medicine ingredients is entirely useful for Adam. Like, yeah, those doors look bad. Salad, I don't think anyone could get through it. Okay. Yeah. So it's because it's from the other way. Yeah. Anyway. Well, with the rest of the time, I mean, he may as well, no, he can upgrade this instead. How about that? And use up some of those resources. There's no point anyway. Yes, there is. It will be very helpful. Actually, what does it say on the description of that? I'm curious. It was manufacturer of more sophisticated items and appliances, providing us with more options. Yeah, it's very good. You can upgrade it further, make electrical improvements. Great. Yeah. So it's just going to take an hour to do, which will basically is the rest of this day. And then, actually, I don't think I'll have time tomorrow to. Actually, maybe one reinforcement tomorrow. I want to upgrade this so I can make reinforcements. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can use both of these, which would be great. Because there's a thing that needs to be opened by both of these. So that's excellent. Now that I've cleared out the main area as well, I should probably go up here, because that's useless to go through those two. But this is not useless up here. There's more new resources up here. Yeah, I know it's taking a while without a shovel. It's kind of annoying that you have to wait through this, but like, I guess that kind of, I mean, you know, it kind of, I don't know if it's implied to, but it kind of, you know, it kind of shows how like boring war can be at times. Survival in general though apparently is pretty boring. I found like, I kind of like Long Dark, but it's also, yeah, I will agree that it's pretty like boring at times. But then again, that kind of is accurate to survival. Like, there's not a whole lot to do. But then again, like, they could have more, like, kind of creative options, like being able to make a spear and stuff. Like, you can do that in survival, and realistically, you can make, like, kind of a spear if you got the right stuff to do it. Or maybe make, like, a thing that will help you make fires, like, you know, like a hearth board or something. Like, you got a hatchet, you could probably put together a hearth board. You know. I think I could use a few more things like that, but you know, they do upgrade it. But yeah, I mean, they do update it, so you never know. Like, yeah, they upgrade it pretty frequently, but I think at the moment they're focusing on like story, I would assume. Because I think the story, actually speaking of that, chapter 4 is going to be out pretty soon, which is good. But yeah, survival is generally, I've been told that, yeah, it's pretty boring, but like, yeah, I can imagine it would be, because generally you're trying to, you know, conserve calories and not run around like an idiot. So, but yeah, it's not very exciting. And that's kind of one of the reasons I like to keep all the books in this sort of mine. I mean, not in Long Dark, I mean. In this sort of mine it's okay because, like, you know, you can always get more from the traders and stuff. I'm sure, like, you could basically have, like, you know, most books circulating around, like, you know, common books that you would be getting anyway, circulating around and all that. Also, they don't have different pictures on them, so, like, it doesn't really make any difference, I think. I see them as an item, not really as a particular thing. I mean, the Long Dark, they also all look the same once you pick them up, but when they're placed down, they all look different as well, which kind of incentivizes keeping all of them as well. I guess. I don't know. But yeah, really, like, you want to probably try holding onto books as long as you can in a survival situation. Because, I mean, morale is part of survival. If you're not motivated to survive, what good is it, you know? You might have information about Amelia, yeah. No shit. Okay. Oh, it's you again. Did you bring me the food? Yep, I did. Oh no, yeah. I was thinking, I was processing. I can. No! No! I did the same mistake I did last time. I actually completely. Oh no. Why do I. I can't be this unfocused, surely. I forgot to bring in the food. It's gonna waste a whole another day anyway, so we may as well restart this day, I guess. As it will conserve resources. Oh, that's ridiculous. I can't believe. I just assumed that, like, I have the food, so of course he had. No, I also have the crowbar, so by that same logic, I would have the crowbar with me the whole time. You need to bring food to Google. Oh, yeah, okay, that's the same thing they said before, never mind. Thought it was something new. I can't believe I've forgotten that. But anyway, that hatchet right there, that's a great way to get a free weapon rather than making a knife, which isn't as good anyways. Hatchet is more expensive, I think. I mean, in some ways it is, some ways it isn't. Yeah, that's not, there's hope is very, very important. Yeah, I'm reading his own message again, and that's it, yeah, okay. This time I'll probably try to get him to sleep on time. Yeah, I think I wasn't focused on this, but I need to bring food to school early. You know, that's the same thing. He has a much funnier line though. Like, I think it showed up before, but I think it was cut off again, unfortunately. I think I'll finish that off tomorrow instead. This time. We can just build this and then we can build the reinforcements tomorrow and yeah, it'll be good. Actually, if I pre-make it, yeah, we can board up the holes and windows in the building for more protection against looters. And also make another one of these, but we don't need food right now, I think. But, I mean, it would help in the future, I guess. Nope, no. Don't actually build it. That's just a placeholder for tomorrow. So you don't have to go click on the crafting bench. Okay. I'm just not used to ever like bringing any item other than tools. I think that's why I forget, which is annoying. Okay. Yeah, I have to redo all this again. Sorry about that. I mean, I'd have to go. Yeah, it wouldn't make too much of a difference. And I guess I wouldn't have to redo all this, but I'd waste a day of food. I mean, realistically, you could probably just go back if you if you really walked all that way without bringing enough food. I'm sure you'd remember somewhere along the track. Then head back anyway, and not waste too much time. But yeah, it's annoying, sure. Yeah, if you could easily remove them, then remove them easily. I don't know why. Sometimes like they examine it. Sometimes they. I mean, most of the time they do it, but I don't actually know how to get them to examine it properly. I wish I knew. But it seems like on like the rarest of occasions they just examine it instead. Or they get confused and they have the tool, like they don't have the tool but they think they do have it, so they say like, look, I can use the tool on it, or something. It's weird. I mean, like that's for like the crowbar things. Anyway, yes, we did bring you food. Here's your food, you greedy bastard. Now spill it. No need to be rude, there isn't much to tell. I've seen a blonde girl, maybe 10 years old. Some guy about your size was carrying her towards the hospital. Hospital, you better be right for your own sake. Can I go waste your breath threatening me, or go look for your daughter? Yeah, that's a good point, buddy. That's a good point. This apparently isn't stealing. I think in the usual game it's like stealing. I think it's like a... I think you get like... You know, actually I think you do get vegetables. I was trying to remember if you get like... You know, like... tobacco or vegetables and another thing. I think you do get vegetables and another thing too, but I think it's considered stealing. In this situation it is not. No, so like I guess no one really owns it, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really make sense for no one to own it, but whatever. Apparently no one does. Okay. And this is the reason I brought the crowbar. Might not have time to do this. I mean, I gotta at least use it, because I didn't bring it for no reason, I guess. Yeah, I can quickly run out, I guess. Anything of value here? Not really. Yeah, something. Okay, let's go. Okay, you can go down the ladder, even though you have to kind of climb back up it anyway. Because I guess is that actually faster than hopping over that gap? Maybe. Actually, realistically, probably. I mean, that'd probably be safer at least. I don't know if it would be quicker. Wait, isn't that safe to go through? Yeah, that's... Why are you taking the long route? What are you thinking there? Okay. Adam is back. I mean, the vegetables are kind of useless unless I eat both of them right now. Like, unless I eat them, like 2 of them, like that's kind of wasteful. They're useless until the meat kind of comes in anyway. But you know, I'll eat this and then by the time the meat's ready I'll have like heaps of food, I guess. Especially since I can just use it as fertilizer. And now I don't have to give people food anymore. I don't know if that old man was telling the truth, but it's the only clue I've got. It seems I have no choice but to look for Amelia at the hospital and hope she's alright. Yeah, no, so I've bought this up. Actually, how's this going? Cups of coffee consumed per day, 1. Maybe that's because I only have 1. Because I was actually kind of wondering how much coffee. I think different people have different amounts of coffee, or it could just be the accumulated amount. But it tells you how much is consumed once you have the resource, which is interesting. Anyway, it should say that this is a bit better once I build this. Oh, it actually says I bought up some bridges and all this. Not safe enough here at night. Wait, but I haven't even built it. So do you not need to build it? Wait, if I cancel it, I'm just doing that. Oh, apparently. Was that always like that? Oh, I'm skeptical now. I'm wondering if it was always considered that. Because the thing is, if you do, there's no such thing. I mean, at least I think in a scenario, there's no such thing as an alarm door. Because once you've brought up all 3 of the walls, it considers it like you have an alarm door. Like it's that secure. Even though like you, yeah, I think it's like you have more defense. But then again, like you don't get raids very often. Like I got a raid on day 8 anyway in this scenario. So I mean, like really, you don't get raided very often. Anyway, oh, the trader's actually here. That's interesting. I mean, I don't think he has a whole lot of resources, and like I think he has so few resources that it's not like you can trade like one of your cheapest items, and it will still be like too much to get you worth it. Like you won't be able to buy enough from him that's useful, so that you can actually like I got water and sugar. Like I could buy like say I traded like Moonstone. I guess I could buy the water and a bit of sugar, and the fuel. But like really, that's about it. It's not incredibly useful. I just don't think this expects you to survive. Yeah, you won't make it if you're a prisoner. Yeah, that's true, but like you have like jack shit. Like I could trade like, for example, like say like the interesting one in change is like the worth of a diamond or something, right? I can buy like everything that's actually practical. This is only practical because I could use it to make like moonshine theoretically, and then I can just buy these spare resources that I could just like loot anyway, and that I don't need a renewable source of. Like, seriously? It just seems like a real waste. Like, this trader's kind of like shit. The other trader is actually like sustainable. Like, you can actually get a sustainable amount of resources from it, but I don't think they expect you to survive sustainably. Like, I feel like if you survive sustainably, like, if the other guy does not change his trade deal, I need to check out the hospital. Someone took Amelia there. I mean, if the guy's telling the truth, yeah. I mean, how does it say? It still says the same thing, but I think that's the same after you've brought it up 2 walls anyway. So I think it's trading 1 wall like 2. Like I think it acts as if you already got 1 wall up and running or something like that. But I mean, like, or I guess an alarm system, because you can't really like in the game generally you can't actually make an alarm system until you have all 3 walls in place anyway, so I guess it treats it like you have an alarm system maybe. And you know, maybe this house has an alarm system on it, so that would actually make sense. Who knows? But still, anyway, I mean, what was I just complaining about before? I feel like there was something stupid that I was complaining about. I think there was. Probably. No, yeah, the trader. Trader's very bad. Yeah. I might have to, I was gonna say I might have to use that other guy in that, like, garage to survive sustainably, but I don't know if he will only if he changes his trades, that might work, but if he doesn't, then that's it, really, kind of fact. At least I kind of got renewable meds from the hospital, I guess, so that's good. Like, only if he's significantly sick, though. There's all the resources again. The Lord, it looks bad solid. I don't think anyone could get through it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's not going to get to the bed in time, is he? Yeah, he's not. Okay, so I may as well board up the rest of the door. Like, barely not. Actually, maybe he barely could have, but too late now. I went to the radio instead. Oh, and there's absolutely nothing new. Yeah, definitely can't now. May as well board up the rest. I mean, that would be pretty steep to climb all the way up that. Like, just to climb up that would be a stretch. But to climb up all the way up there, that's like... You fall from that height, you die pretty much, wouldn't you? Yeah. You think so. That looks like a pretty lethal fall. From there, yeah, you'll be probably pretty injured, but... You might make it off okay, I don't know. Like... If you were hoping for food, it might be worth the risk. Like, but there, that's kind of a bit sketchy. I don't know about that one. But anyway, what I should say now, yeah, I brought up all the breaches under my walls. They should be able to prevent minor attacks even from port sleeping. Yeah, so it treats it as if you got that. If I do this, it will treat it as if I put an alarm system as well, which is cool. And this boards up this, so you actually kind of need the connection first, or you can't actually build a reinforcement here. Which is kind of ironic since it, you know, practically they can't get in. Realistically, they wouldn't be able to get in from that side anyway. But, you know, the game treats it like, you know, it's like you've got more reinforcements, I guess. Rather than when you open up a new area, you should be, like, considered to have, you know, realistically you would have less reinforcements. I mean, less safety. If you, like, expanding to an area that's exposed would make your house less safe and travel to the hospital. But also, this just kind of like shelters that, really. It doesn't really help that much because I can just still hop over that. I don't, yeah. This is kind of like still like kind of weird and awkward. I don't know. So I just chop some wood because I may as well. None of these actually, you can't actually build on any of these I tried. The only place that's practical to chop for space-wise, is that cabinet in the bottom left that allows you to have another slot. But everything else, you're just doing it for firewood, which is kind of unfortunate. In the other game, it's much more practical to have a hatchet for that reason, of extra space. But yeah, I like how it just like makes another hit noise in the meantime. Oh, they actually have like descriptions that I didn't read. They've got a completely different description, I think, that I haven't read properly. Inbound from the school point. Wait, how has it still got some food and some weapons left? Some food left. Excuse me? I think I looted all the food from that. But sure. Okay. The bomb from the school pointed me. Yeah. Apparently someone carried Amelia towards the hospital. I heard it's been bombed recently. My innocent girl, hope she's alright. Yeah, I hope so. Oh, caution of eyes. Yeah, there are some like guards there, I believe. Should be fine. No bandits, the hospital seems to be open. Amelia, I hope you're alright. No man, don't do anything stupid, okay? You don't have any like alternate realities where I have done things stupid. Don't mess with me. Looking for my missing daughter. I have heard rumors she's been brought here. You don't know anything, man. I don't know anything, man. I was gonna say. Feel free to ask around though. Maybe someone knows something. He seems like an alright guy for a guard. A lot of guards kind of like... I mean, a lot of people that kind of play like defensive roles. I mean, he's defending a hospital though, I guess, you know. Alright, I gotta hold on. Okay. Sure. Okay, yeah. If you don't know, like, in case it wasn't obvious, like, the reason I don't use those icons is because that's stealing. And, yeah, I don't steal it from anything. It's an excerpt from the, excerpt? I don't know, whatever. From the damage report after one of the shellings. General surgery, 32 patients, 3 killed, 12 wounded. Neurology, 13 patients, 0 killed, 2 wounded. children's ward, 32 patients, 32 killed, 2 wounded. So basically, all the children died. And I mean, yeah, I guess they're children, so they're weaker, I guess. But maybe the shelling hit that most. I'm not sure. As well, like they're weaker, but still, like almost all of them died, and like all of them were impacted. So like I feel like that was probably hit. Yeah, intensive care, 55 patients, 9 killed, 10 wounded. I think that the children's one took the most damage. Yeah, no shit. Well, like I think this is just like not based on a story. I think this is just in the hospital in general. But yeah. Yeah, and again, saw blade and a crowbar necessary to get in there. I don't think that rubble has anything actually useful behind it in this scenario, but I don't know. Looking for a kidnapped daughter, maybe you've seen her. I think I saw her a couple of days ago with you, but since then, no. Haven't been here before, that must have been a captor. Oh my poor girl, hope you find her. Do you know he took her? I'm sorry, I really wish I could help you. I guess he said that the guy looked kind of like him, I guess, that took him. Yep, that's looted. I don't know how to reach that place. Yeah, you don't need to anyway. You need to go fast, because, like, there's, like, a lot of people you gotta talk to in this hospital. And, like, it's very difficult to talk to all of them in time. Like, I think I failed to last time. I mean, when I was playing it yesterday. Have you seen a 10-year-old girl? I'm looking for my daughter. No, I'm sorry for your loss. I haven't given up on her. I'll save her. I won't get my hopes up if I were you, not with the soldiers around. Look, they tortured me. Mutilated, I guess, because they chopped off. Yeah, mutilated is like when you kind of like deform, I guess, right? Like, I don't know, kind of a bit like that, I think. Mighty bastards, hope they rot on the ground before this is all over. Like, yeah, chopped off his. Yeah, it's pleasant. Love it when soldiers do that. Alan's here, good evening. Excuse me, I have a question. Please come back later. I'm the only nurse left after the bombing. I have to attend to this patient. And you can also ask her to heal you if you're actually sick. Like, well, significantly sick. Like 2 levels sick, I think. You have to be at least 2 levels sick. In terms of wounds, or I think, or just general sickness. Almost still by accident, but clicked off it. I mean, I think unless you take it, it doesn't actually count. So, yeah. The hoodie on a woman's bed looks familiar. There's a hoodie on his bed. It looks remarkably like the one Amelia was wearing. Pretty sure it's the same one. It used to be her mother's. How did this woman come to have it? I must ask her. Excuse me, this hoodie over there belongs to my daughter. How do you get it? I got it from a nurse. Ask her if you don't believe me. The nights are very cold here, especially now after the bombing. Please let me keep it. I'm very weak. Even a minor infection can kill me. And I think you can just take it if you really want to, but I'll leave it with her out of kindness. Amelia's hoodie, well worn and dirty, but it is undoubtedly Amelia's hoodie. I think if you take it, you can't actually put it back, which is kind of unfortunate, but I don't think it really affects anything either. But I mean, it doesn't really affect anything if you take it either, so like, I'm not gonna really take it, I guess. I guess you kind of just choose whether to take it or not. Yeah, you can talk about the hoodie. I don't want any trouble. The woman, I think that's just talking regularly, but the woman from the second floor told me you gave her the hoodie. Whatever, I don't know. As a matter of fact, it belongs to my daughter. Do you know where she is? We've had some children here. Maybe Dr. Diffimo could help you, but last night he was taken away, taken by the soldiers. Do you know where they took him? The security guard by the entrance might know. As to the hoodie, I found it discarded on the second floor. Pretty sure if you didn't take it, we're very short on blankets and warm clothes. Yeah, for that reason I probably wouldn't. Blankets and warm clothes are probably like, lifesavers. Yeah. Hey, you might know where the doctor was taken. Who told you that? What's your connection to him? I'm looking for my daughter and you might know where she is. I must talk to him. He won't be in any condition to talk even if they let him out, which I strongly doubt. I can tell that you're desperate, so there's an abandoned toy store nearby. People are taking that for interrogation. I wouldn't go there if I were you, though. It's suicide. And that's kind of nearing the end of the game as well. So for that reason, there are, like, yeah, it's, like you said, it's suicide. I think I'll actually prep this time. Last time I didn't prep because I thought you had to kind of rush it. You don't really have to kind of rush it. But then again, winter comes on, like, day 15, and I didn't... I mean, you'll see when winter comes, because I think I will kind of just extend it and, like, prep, even though I don't need to. But you'll see how bad it is. You'll see. It's pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible. The winter looks like you can tell that they didn't plan for the winter. I've got my eyes on you. Sun is rising. I've got to move. Oh yeah, no, you got to move. You can talk to him. Actually, no, you can talk to him now very quickly, because I think that doesn't count. Skip down. Oh my god! If you walk, you can't like that. Looking for my daughter, shop blonde. Have you seen her? That's so. Let me guess. You used her as an excuse to use the humidity corridor. Oh, I beg your pardon. She's very ill. I need to find her. Yeah, right. You're not the first rebel to try and flee the city in the guise of an innocent parrot. You can tell you have blood in your hands. Don't try anything. I've got my eye on you. Excuse me. That actually counted as time. What? Okay, fine. Sure. You got slightly from that, really? Okay, when I got to the hospital, Amelia had already been taken somewhere else, and I was talked to that doctor before the soldiers kill him, or he may never find her. I mean, he should heal if he just eats, right? Or at least I hope so. I mean, if it gets worse, I can go to the doctors. It hurts, but I'll manage, yeah. I don't know if the bandages will help him if he's outside, so I don't know if it's worth it. The temperature is going to plummet in a couple of days. We'll get extremely cold. As if the war wasn't enough. Yeah. Thanks for humanity. Aid drops coffee is once again available in Portrait. It remains an expensive commodity, but price is no longer border extortion. Well, that's nice to know. And if you're, like, a bit well stocked, better stocked, you can probably afford the coffee in that situation, I guess. Hey, and that meat's done, so he's actually got food for tomorrow. That's nice. Food's always well. Also, yeah, I boarded up all the breaches on my walls, reinforced the door, and installed an improvised alarm system. Even if I'm caught sleeping, I should be able to fail post-bandit attacks. Great. And I'm running about out of fertilizer, so it might be a good plan to make a second trap, since I can afford it, I believe. Also, actually, I used up the sawmill, yeah. I think I'll upgrade that because I'm running out of things to loot. Actually, no, I have run out of things to loot. The only place, yeah, the next place is like the second last place that's new, so yeah. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll just say that. I guess it's not too much of a spoiler to say that. But it's nearing the end. Like, you'll be able to tell by the time winter comes in, because it's pretty obvious they didn't expect you to last until winter, which comes at day 15. So, realistically, they expect you to do it by probably day 13, which is what I'm doing. Like, by looting one place a night, you should be able to... If you loot a place a night, you should be able to pull it off, but... Yeah, I don't know. I hope I can talk to the doctor before it is too late. I think it won't trigger until I go to him, so it should be fine. Also, I make 2 saw blades, and I think so he'll be tired, but like he'll be able to sleep more tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, I'll just make him cook and then sleep twice tomorrow, I guess. Actually, in that case, I should prepare some fuel. Actually, no, I've already got some fuel from chopping things, haven't I? Yeah, exactly. 12 degrees, that's pretty cold. I've kind of got a better understanding from going outside in like colder temperatures recently. 12 degrees is when it starts to get cold. Like if you're not wearing anything, like, I mean, if obviously you'd probably be wearing something. I mean, he's wearing something. But if you're wearing short sleeves and 12 degrees, it's not comfortable. Like, it's not gonna be nice for prolonged, prolonged exposure to that. It's not gonna be comfortable. I can say that for certain. Oh, I'm actually out of water. That's not good. I mean, hopefully there's some water in the... Hopefully I can loot some water or something. Yeah. If that gets... I mean, I've got 2 bandages, but I don't know. I could go here as well. I mean, it's dangerous. So, I mean, it'd probably be better to at least have, like, weapons in an emergency, but... First... I mean, I got the hatchet, but I mean... Better have, like, other things too, I guess. But, I mean, I made the 2 saw blades for a reason. I want to open this. Let's do it. I don't think there's anything to crowbar open, so it should be fine. Oh wait, I was gonna say, like, pry open a few doors with a saw blade. Nah, that was selected. That saw blade, we can use it to cut through metal bars and chains to get to otherwise inaccessible places or people. No, you can't. Like, weirdly, you can't actually use the saw blade as a weapon. I mean, they're single use. Which, you know, makes sense, because, you know, saw blades probably shouldn't be used on metal bars. You know, it's probably going to get blunt after that. That's all I'm going to... Like, which I guess is kind of the idea. Is that it's not really designed to do that. No, those are I'm going to throw using my saw blade. And... Oh, there's actually some water there, how convenient. That's actually just what I needed. Oh, and some more fertilizer too. Excellent. I mean, I got much more scrap out of that, I think, as well than the saw blades cost, so that was good. Actually, I don't think I actually got more parts, weirdly enough. So it wasn't completely worth it, I guess. I mean, it doesn't cost parts, it costs weapon parts, doesn't it? I don't know. Either way, I'm mainly kind of just opening it for the sake of opening it. Yeah, nothing really else of interest, I guess. There's nothing else up there of interest, right? I'll double check because I don't know if the run into exit hides scavengeables. No, it doesn't hide scavengeables. I didn't think it did. I was surprised that I actually completely looted that area. I took everything out of it. Anyway, that place is pretty much done. No need to really return there. I could actually probably return to the gas station as well, because that's got something in it as well. Got some interesting things. Good job, Adam. Yeah, actually I haven't made a water filter this time, I just considered that, yeah. But that's okay, because regardless, winter's about to go, so it won't really matter. I mean, yeah, 8 degrees is pretty cold, but like, I guess he can snuggle up in his blankets and be somewhat warm. Hopefully he's got enough blankets. Oh, actually, it doesn't look like he's got any blankets. Just pretend he does. Yeah, I need to go to the toy store. Yeah. Okay. You kind of need a heater though, I think. It's going to get cold otherwise. Especially since winter is coming. Oh wait, what? I thought 2 spots down there? Oh no, yeah. It has 3 spots once you get rid of... Yeah, never mind. I was gonna say... Actually, no, I'll just leave that as a placeholder, I think. I don't think I have time. Yeah, no, he needs to sleep by 10. I mean, that'll take a minute, but it might take him like a minute. Yeah, it's gonna cut it very close if I try to build that. So I just leave it as it is, I think. Wait, oh no, he's sad now. Oh, so he actually does get better. His morale actually does improve. What? Or maybe the coffee's helping, I don't know. What? Damn, he's actually only sad over his missing daughter. That's surprising. Okay, that's all better now. He slept. Did I forget to make the saw blade? Oh, well, I guess we'll see. If I did, I can just restart the day, I guess. I was like Shield, yeah, it was a mix between shit and Shield School there, I think. Did you forget to make the saw? I mean, did I forget to make the saw blade? Yes. I mean, you kind of, in order to escape it, I have to actually like initiate this and then leave. Anyway, so yep, I'll just do that. My bad. I mean, that will actually use up his time perfectly too, I think. I hope I can talk to the doctor before it's too late. Yeah. Before you die of sickness. No. I mean, Amelia's sick, actually. Yeah. Hugo dies. That's why she's out there. And at this rate, I wouldn't expect her to see her alive, or at least not well. And... okay. I just want to, yeah, leave that as a placeholder. It's a good placeholder. It's right there. Also, is he's, oh no, yeah, he's actually, his, injury actually did heal on its own, so that's good. I guess just as long as you're not starving, the bandage, like, the injuries can tend to heal themselves, I guess. And yeah, bring the crowbar too, of course. There's something behind it. Okay. And we can scavenge the scavenge? I don't know, scavenge the spares. Spare stuff too. Yeah, I think that's the books and the jewellery, I think, behind there. Yeah, you can indeed cut it through your saw blade because you are doing that right now. Actually, he's only said that will actually make him go around a bit faster too, I believe. So that's good. It'll be something useful. Actually, I think the fact that he was, like, in brackets determined, I think actually makes him go faster, but maybe just makes him still idle when he's just being upset. Broken shotgun. What? I didn't know that was there. Oh, that's helpful. 4 jewelry and 4 books. And those books are going to improve morale. So, like, if he actually does get improved, considering he actually is improving morale over time. That's pretty good. Actually, I can use the jewelry for trading if he's actually got anything, you know, useful at the moment. You got anything? Oh my god. Keep throwing it back through the same door, buddy. I've got something you like. Are you sure you got something I like? No, you don't. You just lied. Just lied to me, buddy. Why would you do that? Yeah, you got, like, absolutely, like, you got food and that's about it. Like, I don't really need any of this, sorry. Those eyes. Those very menacing eyes. Not interested. Not interested, buddy. What's that? Oh, I've seen this before. On the fresh grave lies a carefully folded little origami flower and an idea of a man named Milos. Yeah, it's the guy on there. Yeah, he's on the survival. I'll leave you behind. You'll be just fine, Milos. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, I couldn't wait any longer. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, yeah. That's really you know, sweet, sticking with them till the end, you know. Jeez, like, I don't know if that's a friend or a partner, but either way, it's a pretty big move. I mean, especially if it's a partner. But, jeez, that's just like, you really left your friend behind, and just like, yeah, it's like, oh, you'll just be just fine, buddy. You'll be a-okay. Yeah. Maybe he stuck with him, he might have had a better chance, you know, at least. I mean, at least there's someone to look after him, I guess. I mean, I don't know exactly what happened, maybe he just got shot. I mean, either way, I mean, if you just got shot, I mean, I guess you can't really help that, but still. I mean, now I can afford the coffee, as I said, like, you know, the coffee's for rich people. I've got jewelry now, so it's you know, that's fine. How about that? No doctor taken by the soldiers is my only shot at finding Amelia. Only shot because they got guns. That was a funny one there. That was a funny. Yeah, it's 4 degrees. That's like almost freezing. I mean, yeah, I can keep just switching it to Fahrenheit. Actually, I should have just switched it for Fahrenheit when I was doing that before. I mean, there's Kelvin as well. I'm not sure who uses Kelvin. I don't really know much about Kelvin, but I've heard that it exists. But yeah, like Celsius is honestly, like, I'll agree there's some measurements that are probably, you know, other places do better than where I'm from, but like, Celsius is like just. I don't know what Fahrenheit is based off. And assuming like Fahrenheit is like. I don't know, like it might be based on something, but either way, what Celsius is based off is pretty good. 0 is freezing, 100 is boiling. It's pretty simple and straightforward. And, you know, it's easy to remember. Fahrenheit, I have no idea what that's based off. Actually, then again, I think... No, I did hear that the people have tried to... They actually... I think there is, like, kind of... People believe that that is actually the case. Where Fahrenheit is used, but it's too expensive to switch over because everything uses... Like, you know, everything kind of depends on those measurements. So it's not really plausible to just, like, haha, we got rid of Fahrenheit overnight. You know, that's not something that's going to happen, really, so... Yeah. But yeah, I will agree that, like, not all the measurements I have... I'm not biased just because I use those measurements. Not all... Other people have better measurements than mine in some regards, but Fahrenheit, I just think that Celsius is pretty damn good in comparison. Have something you like? Okay, buddy. Is that the truth? Or are you telling lies? Do you actually have anything useful for me at all? Ah, you have a filter. It's very generous, yeah. So essentially what you're saying... Oh no, that's actually... I'm kind of not sure if it's even worth it at this point. I don't know. You're kind of wasting my time. Get some better trade deals, buddy. Oh, I can actually afford that, but if I do that, then I might not be able to afford this. Definitely won't, because I still can't afford it. Oh, well. That's a predicament. But I get more efficient fuel usage if I do this. Oh, and I can't really afford it anyway afterwards. I've basically run out of resources at this point. So... I've basically looted... like everything. There's probably it's probably best to upgrade this one. Yeah. But the thing is, scrap isn't renewable. Like it seemed like that in this scenario. That's not really. No one seems to sell scrap. Oh, I can make that already. How about that? I can actually do that. Well, in that case, yeah, I should probably just make that instead. Yep, that seems like a good plan. Actually, no, I probably want to take that loot to brother's house, I think. Oh no, I have one already. Okay, I see. That case, that kind of actually works out perfectly. There you go. Powerful weapon for short distances. Yep. That's actually plausible. A gun, I mean a knife, that's useless basically. I already have a hatchet. As long as I don't destroy it by chopping wood, then it's fine. Yeah, I'll make the shotgun. Why the hell not? I mean, because it costs weapon parts. But, you know, doing it now, too late. Too late. If I regret it, I regret it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's a weapon, it's a weapon. And I don't need to kill soldiers to get it. That's the best part. That's the greatest part of it all. Is that it does not require murder. Because you can get an assault rifle from soldiers, but I mean, basically the pistol is the worst, and the shotgun and the assault rifle are better in their own way. I think there's also like a sniper rifle that's really rare that you can like you can go and get in the very specific situations or something. I've never actually gotten it, but apparently that's like the best one because you can shoot really far away, and it's just really good for that, I guess. But I mean, I don't know. I've never used it before. It's very rare apparently, and you only get it. It's very situational too, I think. And you definitely can't get it in this scenario, so... Anyway... Actually, there's probably some more pieces back at the airport now that I think about it. I was thinking, oh, airport doesn't have resources. No, it does. It's just differently set up. Like it's in this scenario, it's much smaller than it is, and you approach from a different area. Like so, it's like you get like half the airport, which kind of is fair because it's a massive spot. You can't really, like I think it's all kind of designed so that you can get through everywhere and like you can completely loot every area in like 2 nights, and mostly loot through it in like 1 night. All that. Get the good parts out of it in the first night. I just clear this entire area out just because I can. So it looks a bit cleaner, I guess. Get rid of all the unnecessary stuff. Oh, he needs to sleep. Yeah, you do that now. Quickly. And perfect timing. 12 degrees, that's not terrible. I mean, if he's in blankets, it shouldn't be that bad, I guess. Airport is, but he's probably not. Anyway, airport is currently held by military and off limits to civilians. I don't think Amelia is there, but maybe I could get a gun from one of the soldiers. It's better to have one and not need it than to need it and not have one. Yeah, I guess. Actually, I'll do that first because that has weapons and stuff, I think. I don't know why it says like some of these are like mostly looted and not. I completely looted that. Yeah, that's what I'm questioning. Like, there's no food and weapons left. I looted all of like everything. Like every square inch of that is looted. I guess because it's kind of maybe because it's got less than usual for story purposes and it's getting confused maybe. Okay, but yeah, I need the crowbar and the saw blade to get into that. Yeah, that's probably just a rat. Because, yeah, no one actually comes enough at this point. Yeah, and you just get the damaged vest and 5 bullets. Is that it? I thought that was actually like some other resources. Guess not. Damaged vest, damaged military vest, some repairs are needed before it can be used again. No gun, he must have taken it. Yep, that's why I said, yeah, gun, quote unquote. There's no actual gun there. Actually, there might be some spare scrap around here. So I can actually upgrade stuff. Oh, there's some spare weapon parts at least. I'm not sure I forgot what it costs. I think it does cost scrap in of itself just to repair the vest though. That's the thing. So upgrading the workbench might not be enough to pull it off. And I can definitely do that now with that. Even with that extra 2 scrap, I can pull that off. Yeah. The brother's house is an exclusive area, so I think this should say that I fully scavenged it this time. Unlike the other areas. Because this is specifically designed for this area. So, hopefully, I guess. Yeah, I think winter's tomorrow as well. Okay. Oh wait, some other listeners report that the military is becoming extra violence towards civilians. Spokesman for the military denies. Yeah, I wonder why that would be. And Limerick remains to start the planned international peacekeeper operation. A whole lot of Nazis holding its breath. So these are just kind of like random things that the one usually, like the regular story talks about, I think. I mean, the regular game, not regular story. This is this story mode. And yeah, there you go, some more supplies, great. Actually, I'll look what the military vest costs once you actually do it, because I think it was 10 scrap and some parts. Yeah, 10 scrap, 5 gear, like parts. So I have the parts to do it, just don't have, like, yeah, I need like 10 more scrap to pull that off. And that's probably not happening. Unless the airport might have enough supplies to actually pull it off. But then again, I should probably, how much does the rat trap cost? Oh, that also costs 10 scrap. Well, how about that? That's lovely. I might might see if that's plausible to do. Yeah. So this is very cold. I think I should probably tuck as much fuel into this furnace as possible. Maximum of 6, even though it's not very efficient because it's a shitty furnace. I don't think I can afford to upgrade it if I want to try and repair that military vest. I kind of want to do that because it's kind of like, I think, implied that you should repair it, considering that it gives you one in the place where it kind of hints at you to go. So, yeah. I think I'll repair it for that reason. Yeah, okay, now it's a reasonable temperature, not a great temperature. There's a difference. I wonder if he's talking about I'm so glad to have some books, yeah, because he has a lot of books now. Yeah, he's 8. I think, like, you say, like, some books or something, like, yeah, reading helps me forget the horrors of, yeah, I'm so glad to have some books. Reading helps me forget the horrors of war. Saying he offers me slight respite in these hard times, but I feel lonely. Yeah, still saying that. I mean, he doesn't say anything better about it. I've made an armchair before in this scenario, and if you make that, he says, like, it's better, I guess, because that increases it by, like, 5 happiness points. But I guess the books don't really count. I think it's like you have to build something, even though this is 8 happiness points, it's a lot. Yeah, I don't think I had, like, nearly this many books last time. I had definitely more than 5 books last time. And it didn't count when an armchair is only 5 happiness points anyway, so... Armchair 5 happiness points, chairs 3, but the second armchair is only like 3 happiness points, and then no more armchairs are needed. So the second armchair is less effective than the first, and I think there's only 3, and fourth chair is not practical. There's no point having 4 chairs, I think, as well. But yeah. So you should only have 2 armchairs and 3 chairs, but it's more practical to make a second chair than a second arm. Actually, yeah, it's more resource efficient to make a second chair than a second armchair. But you get the same amount of happiness points out of it, so... Actually, no, he needs to... he doesn't really need to do anything, actually. Winter's tomorrow, so he'll have enough resources. I mean, yeah, he'll have water. Especially with all this fuel and... I mean, he's got scrap, and probably not enough, I guess. I don't know. Okay, but he's got a lot of, fuel, so... Okay, let's see. Actually, I probably don't need that. I was going to keep it for a defensive measure, but I don't think I need it. Do I have a lockpick? I don't think so. Okay, I can use that as a defense. No, I'll keep stuff as a defensive measure. I mean, even though I probably won't use it, but I just want to keep it for the sake of having it. Anyway, out for the soldiers. Yeah, you better do that indeed. Oh, and there's food there already. That. Close that so they don't know. They actually can tell the doors. I was gonna say, like, yeah, I just, like, it's a good idea in general, but, like, no, they actually do notice, I think, in this game. Which is pretty cool. Someone's probably there because of the red dot. And there's a red dot there too. So you might want to wait for that guy. Probably should wait for that guy. Where are my smokes? Can't wait till we liberate the city and go home. Liberate, you say? Don't mind me. They could have killed you right then and there, but I'm just too nice. Just too sweet. Yeah, don't click the hatchet button by accident, by the way, buddy. That could, that's a death sentence for you. I mean, you could hide and then kill them both, but, you know. Don't want to think out that scenario. I mean, probably should have peeked out. There could be more soldiers out there. Attention! So yeah, usually you start off on the left side, but in this side you start on the right, which is actually pretty cool. I kind of like that twist. I feel like the aeroplane looks more polished in this version, but maybe that's just my imagination. Oh, that's actually everything anyway. How about that? Yeah, that perfectly filled up my inventory, and I got enough scrap to pull off that vest repair. Words escape me. Yeah, you can also salvage that, but it's actually it turns out that it doesn't actually have a whole lot of resources on it. I needed a crowbar to open it, so that's not plausible. I mean, you could use a lockpick to open it without killing them. But yeah, otherwise you pretty much have to kill them because the crowbar's going to make way too much noise. While these engines are either sitting, scrolling with them. Okay, can I escape now? I was gonna, like, yeah, if there's a time there's any, it's when they're both occupied, I think. Oh. It seems to be okay. Oh, he's up there. Okay, that was a close one. I mean, yeah. I'll never know. It's like I was never here. Except there's a lot less resources than there were before. But they'll never know. It's like I was never there. Yep, it's getting very cold. And you can see how buggy the winter is. Yeah, I thought it might have been a problem with my computer at the time, I think. I mean, I've got a lot better pieces now. Yeah, they just didn't prepare for the winter, consider the winter at all. The rain stops, at least. Oh, Jesus, look at that. When you lift it up. Yeah, like, the thing is, I think they had their final update as well, like, yeah. I think people commented on it, like, I was actually, just before, I was looking at some, like, reviews for the story mode, and it had mixed. I was wondering why it would have mixed, like, I think, because, like, I thought they're pretty good, and, like, you know, I mean, a lot of people were complaining about, well, first of all, the linearness of it, I think, was one of them, but, like, it's stories mode. Like, someone also pointed that out as well, like, it's stories mode, what do you expect it to not be linear? Like, then someone else, I mean, either then it's still got some leeway as well, but, like, okay, and then, so, like, other people, I think, said, someone mentioned this, though, so it's not just me that experiences this, too. That's the worst part of it, like, other people have to see this horrific mess during winter when they take too long to finish the game. So if you really want to loot everything, oh, too bad. The doctor taken by the soldiers is my only chance of finding Amelia. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, this is kind of like ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of impossible to sustainably survive anywhere in this scenario, so I may as well just make the military vest for the sake of it. Because I think the best thing you could possibly do is probably, I guess, make lots of rat traps and profit off that, but you could probably sell them for water and fuel, maybe, the excess food, if you got excess food. I don't know if it would be possible to get excess food, though. Like, if I had 3 rat traps set up, which is plausible. And they just cost parts, right? Like, I just had like 15 parts then, I think, but I spent some on this. But so, like, theoretically, could I make like... And I think I did make 3 rat traps before. Waste scrap, I think. I mean, you could also sell it for water, because yeah, that's basically what the guy sells, so like, there's no real point having water. I mean, he also sells you water filters, which is kind of stupid, but anyway. Yeah, this for example... Oh no, that costs 10 parts. Okay, so that's why it's so expensive and not plausible to me. A whole lot of them. Yeah, so I guess you couldn't really... You can make like 2 of them, I guess. Maybe I'll make the... Vastly increases the chance of surviving a bullet or blade hit. And this is the most defended I should ever be, really, I think, in the game. I can really be... The only thing better I could possibly have is the AK, I think, from the other guy. Oh, actually, now that I think about it... Oh shit, did I waste all my weapon parts? I did, didn't I? Oh no, I wasted all my weapon parts. Shit, I made the shotgun, didn't I? I wasted all my weapon parts. Do I have any left? Oh no, I have some left. Oh, thank God. And I barely have enough scrap. Okay. Well, how about that? I can barely make a sword blade. I mean, barely being able to make a sword blade is better than not being able to make a sword blade, right? So... That's something. Also with this winter, yeah, there's not enough materials to survive this. This is the traders. Like, the traders are way too shit. Like, if the traders were good, you'd actually be able to pull, like, the usual traders, you'd probably be able to pull this off, but otherwise, not really. Winter holds us firmly in its icy grip. Many people froze to death in recent days. The only upside is the decrease in crime, as even the bandits huddle in their homes. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to, you know, steal stuff when you, like, get frostbite from going outside, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's only winter only started today though. Like, it says in recent days. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Well, I guess the timing's off on this or something. So is winter on day 15 usually? Actually, I guess it probably is. Yeah, I think it kind of is. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of like ridiculous that they didn't actually plan for winter. Like, seriously, what is that? Like, this is like a well-made game, and then they got this. It's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, I'll return to the city hospital, I think. I'll bring these 2 things, because I think that wasn't considered stealing faster, but I'm not sure. Yeah, that's not considered stealing, apparently. Or maybe it will be. It depends on if I break it open afterwards and there's... I mean, either way, it doesn't have a stealing icon on it yet. So I'll just open it, and if it has a stealing icon, then I won't steal from it. I mean, it's kind of bad, so probably not. I'd hope not. No stealing icon? Oh, okay, that's lovely. Okay, open it there. Another broken shotgun, damn. How about that? Actually, the trader did actually have parts, now that I think about it. He actually did it. So maybe it's possible to sustainably survive in this? I wonder. I wonder indeed. No more shillings, please. Yeah, why wouldn't you want those, buddy? No, I guess you can sell excess food for, like, fuel, maybe. I'm not sure. Seems kind of sketchy, though. Fuel and, like, water, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure if this is stealing as well. I'll just break that open and see if that's stealing. Oh, stop, that's mine. What the hell are you doing? Okay, it's locked. No, I didn't know, buddy. Oh my god, are you seriously gonna, like, complain about this? I think it had locked on it, actually. Will that didn't help? Hit him. Are you serious about... Are you serious, man? You killed me because I, like, didn't know. It was... Okay, yeah. Oh wait, 3 people are watching, right? I mean, that's probably, like, 2, because I think there's always that one bot, but still. 2 people watching, that's... Wow, that's nice. Thanks. There's actually, like... Yeah, that's surprising, but appreciated. I'm just not expect... Like, I don't expect anyone to watch my stuff. I don't know why, like, I guess kind of that's why I record it, but I still, like... I kind of both sometimes get disappointed that no one watches, and then I also don't expect anyone to watch either at the same time, so it's kind of a weird situation, but... Yeah. At least I think I'm getting better at, like, commentary, or at least I hope so. I kind of just want to do this, like, stuff to archive videos and... archive games I play, like, you know, how I play them, I guess. Like, you know, have it be told that I beat the game and this, like, this is how I played the game or something. Look at my strategy, I guess. I don't know. I kind of want to show off, I guess, that I'm good at resource management games. At least I think I am. But yeah, that was kind of ridiculous. Anyway, yeah. I mean, you're supposed to kind of use this mixer too, like... I think they kind of expect you to just, you know, patch up that military vest, because they give you a mixer for a reason, like... And it's not to make herbs, I don't... Like, not to make, like, cigarettes, I don't think, so... It's not very warm, but at least it's better than freezing. I don't think he gets sick, though, I'm not sure. He might get sick from coldness. I mean, like, you can always just go out to scavenge, assuming that, like, if he scavenges, he'll be okay. I don't know. He might be safe if he scavenges all the time, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's actually food here. How about that? You always should take that as soon as possible, because, like, you know, like, yeah, it's just one piece of food. It's guaranteed one piece of food. Worst case scenario, you get one piece of food from it. Because you, like, if you don't have fertilizer, you just rebait it with one food. It's a net gain. Like, having traps is just like a net gain. So that's why they're so good. Like, it's a very simple net gain as well as what I mean. Like, it's very obvious that it gives you just, like, extra resources. The other one's a bit more complicated because they involve, like, trading to kind of keep them positive, I guess. But, like, they keep them up and going and all that kind of mess. But yeah. Yeah, so I'll do that and make the saw blade again and just reloot that place, I guess. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. I kind of didn't expect them to complain about it that quickly as well. I thought that they would, you know, do what he said, like, stop. Like, I did stop. Like, I did what he asked. And he still complained. Like, I feel like, you know, if someone did that to me, I'd still be angry at them, but, like... I mean, I guess, like, you don't senselessly break stuff, but then again, like... I mean, they're completely fine with them sawing... Oh, no, but it was his stuff, yeah, it was his stuff, like... But I mean, I didn't know. Like, you can pick up. I guess I don't know. I guess it was kind of obvious that it was his, but like, yeah. I don't know. It's a game. Like, it's a game. I didn't expect that to happen that quickly, at least. Actually, I'll be back in a sec. Oh, yep. Almost pressed the stop streaming button again. Yeah, mute button. There's that for a reason. Okay, back. Yeah, it always says these are. Oh wait, these had things that you could steal from. So that's probably why they're not 100% completed. Yeah, this is 100% completed. 37%. Oh yeah, so I guess it doesn't count the area. Yeah, it treats it as if it's a regular area. So because I think a lot of it's blocked off and inaccessible. So I guess it kind of treats it as just like a limited part. Like you can't actually go up, climb up to the area that you could usually climb up to and all that. Anyhow, City Hospital. Like these are basically the only resources left in the game. I mean, there's actually resources at the toy store, but not a whole lot. No, don't make any trouble. Yeah, I won't, buddy. I'll be fine. Yeah, there's a lot to steal here. But I'm too nervous to do that. Way too nervous. I mean, I kind of obviously let the guy shoot me before, I guess. If I really wanted to, I have that military vest and the gun. If I really wanted those resources, I assure you I could get them. I could get them very easily. Can you climb up there? No, you can't. I don't feel like there's anything useful behind that rubble. Oh, there's actually an investigation thingy there. Well, let's check that out then in that case. I don't think there was. Yeah, I know you could really use your shovel, but I actually didn't explore this yesterday. I mean, frankly, I didn't like loot absolutely everything yesterday as well, but here I am looting absolutely everything. Like, sorry if you wanted like me to finish the story quickly, but yeah. I mean, yeah, people say it's so linear, but you can choose. You have the choice to senselessly scavenge everything, or to not senselessly scavenge everything. It's all up to you. That's there's all that replayability value from that, But yeah, seriously. I just wanna, yeah. I mean, this is why I archive things. I record things so that I can archive. I mean, you know, I don't have to record it again, right? If I do this kind of stuff, I guess. Actually, speaking of that, I do if I'm like I kind of want to remake a lot of my content though, so partially because I have better pieces. I mean, that's kind of mainly it. Also because as my commentary is getting somewhat better. I think it's not as bad as it was before. I guess. I mean, at least it actually exists. Not much left here. Wait, there's something partially burned hospital documents. I should have a look. Huh? I think I've seen this like a long time ago when I actually did a version of it. Some numbers next to names. I don't know what the numbers mean, but Amelia's name is mentioned. She's been here. Amelia was here. The doctor must know something. I need to find him. Yeah, he's been like you've been away from him for a few days, but he should be fine. He should be absolutely just splendidly fine. Oh, that's all stealing stuff. I don't make any trouble, yeah. I think this area is usually accessible and is like one of the graffiti thingies there. So basically, yeah, you get like you can potentially get like 2 achievements out of the thingy, because you can basically get one for actually. You get one for like buying it, I think, buying the graffiti like DLC thingy, and you get one for finding all the graffiti DLC thingies. So that's cool. But anyway, I basically scavenged literally everything now, except for like there's a few pieces and like in that other place, but I went scavenging everything. They're completely useless. Those are the pieces that I left. I think they've been raided. I mean, I didn't steal much, but still. Someone yeah. Oh no, that's what I brought. That's what they. Oh jeez, someone noticed shot unless it had been left unguarded for the night and saw the things. We don't know who it was. But it was so well, like, reinforced. And I saw, like, what, is there no point in reinforcing it for that reason? I mean, I guess I do get a lot of wood and all that, and it only costs, like, 6 scrap to do it, but still. Like, yeah, I get a lot of wood from the hatchet and all that, but still. That's kind of ridiculous. What's this? Amelia's name was mentioned. Oh, she's been there, yeah. I still got 2 pieces of canned food left, so it'll be fine. I think he doesn't get sick from the cold and all that. But maybe that's because he doesn't usually... I don't make him sleep for the night. Either way, he has a shotgun, 10 bullets, military vest, a hatchet. He should be fine. He should be just fine. And a full stomach now. 2. Not very tasting, but it's filling. Yes, indeed. The army boasted of the radio that they destroyed a gang smuggling people out of the city by boat. It was their only way to evacuate those in dire need of medical aid. So let's hope it's just a bluster as usual. I love that though. Like they boast about how they destroyed it. It was the only way to evacuate those in dire need. Oh, I love that. That's I love how like kind of like suddenly it kind of just like switches to like a dark theme. Oh, actually out of fuel. Seriously, after all that shopping and all that. Well, good thing the story's gonna be over soon. Even if he does get sick, he'll be fine. Like, yeah, if he gets sick before tonight. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, I really don't think this is sustainable. Anywho, let's go to the toy store. And, yep. You have the tools to survive now. So the soldiers are keeping the doctor. You might know who Amelia is. So much destruction after the bombing. Will we ever be able to rebuild? Will we ever be able to rebuild? The soldiers are still here, right? It doesn't treat it as if I'm returning for the second night because I haven't. Yeah, okay, I see. And did he talk? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time. Wrap it up quickly. I'm getting hungry. Won't take long now. I'm going back to the basement to finish the job. You keep an eye out for insurgents. No worries, have fun. Yeah, it's so fun. So, you know, torture people. All that. I take sentry duty over interrogating every time. I don't know if he says, like, that's better. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess it's kind of considers it worse, I guess. Like, yeah. It's such a shame that you don't get to torture people, you know. But yeah, I know that the doctor's downstairs, which is kind of important because you don't actually have a lot of time. They fill it up with a lot of dialogue and all that. And a sneak down. Wait. What was that noise? You heard me. Oh, that's not good. I'm gonna check it. Check this noise. Oh no, there's no noise. Absolutely no noise. Oh, see how there's no noise? Okay, it's probably me hopping over that actually. Now that I think about it. Absolutely no noise at all, buddy. Damned rats. Yeah, I know, those rats. Pretty loud. Pretty loud, you know, rats with, you know, shoes. Leave that open because there's no obvious hiding spot, and I know that there's no hiding spot here actually. If I don't know anything about the insurgents. Bullshit, the whole hospital was a front for them. I was just helping people. Stop lying, you were helping the rebels. Yes, obviously. Where are the survivors? Where did you send them? I get the feeling that these guys aren't very nice. I'll tell you, just don't hit me anymore. Spill it. The church people are gathering there for the humanitarian corridor. For many, it was the last chance, especially for the sick children. Oh, that guy's scaring me. The church, that's where the doctor was sending the children. Damn, he still gets beaten up for it. How can you look at yourself in a mirror? How can you look at yourself in a mirror? I just walk up to a mirror and look at it, you know. Still talking back, haven't had enough yet. Murderers, you've shelled the hospital, killed all those innocent people. Women, children, all of them dead. Yeah. Collateral damage, maybe you shouldn't have treated insurgents. Let's wrap this up. He's of no use to us anymore. Yeah. So I think then he's like pulls out a radio or something after this. No, I beg you, I told everything. The patients needed my help. Like, this is like cutting it as close as I can, really. So like they can't really fit any more dialogue in this at this point. They'll have to get by without you. What a shame. And I think like he just pulled out like a radio or something there. So I could kill them, but like unfortunately, like if it was real life, I'd probably also just let it happen. On a pile of document, there's a note from the headquarters. The insurgents will be trying to flee the city via the humanitarian corridor. Or trying to pass for civilians. Pay parents with children. Don't be fooled. Deal with them accordingly. I think the soldier might be through that door. Oh no, they're over there. Okay, good. I might have to make a run for it. I don't have much time left. At least I'm wearing the military vest, right? Current body armor. Current melee weapon. Equipped with firearm. Might have to run for it. Yeah, let's run for it. You'll never know. You hear something? No, you don't hear anything. What? What are you talking about, buddy? Actually, there's more resources there too, I think. Unless that should be helpful. And I went looking for supplies, but couldn't find anything useful. Yeah, I mean, he didn't really go looking for supplies. That's the thing. Oh, apparently that food's come back already. So maybe it's coming back faster now that it's near the end of the game. The humanitarian corridor is it is to be opened near the church. That's how I find Amelia. I'll go back to the area to show something off there. So yeah, and that's the last of the fertilizer. But damn, we have a lot of meat stocked up now. So yeah, I guess really I could trade that or just eat it raw, to be honest. There are shortages of water throughout the city. If you melt snow for water, make sure you boil it before drinking. Yeah, that's probably a good idea to, kill the germs. It's not great to have germy water. The international community has undertaken negotiations regarding the possibility of military intervention in the guarantee force to force a ceasefire and to allow aid to reach the civilian population. Okay. Oh, actually running out of oh no, I've got wood left, right? Yeah, I can use that for fuel. I don't think he'll freeze, but yeah, it's actually at freezing temperature. So probably not a great spot to be in. Yeah, 3 degrees, that's a bit better. Not very much though. Yeah, that's the last place you visit, so I'll just... I mean, it's kind of obvious that that's the case, but yeah. The military's, I think, gone now, but yeah, I'll just bring that anyway. Actually, I don't need to. No, I'll just do it anyway, I guess. Oh, and there's more strap and resources. Excellent. Actually, with this, I might be. Yeah. I don't see any soldiers that managed to kill. Oh wait, is that like? So that actually triggers when you go up there? Because I think he said that last time, but I didn't. Yeah. So because I didn't climb up here last time, I guess that maybe they expect you to loot things randomly. Okay. That's odd. Me, I believe all the soldiers are gone now. Oh, there's a locked thing here. But yeah, this is what I kind of wanted to show off as well. Oh my god. Oh, there's no hate. They killed him. I could have saved him. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, there's a lockpick there. Okay, so it's completely fine. Oh. Oh. Okay, so usually I think it says that there's like a note. He has like a note on him that like tells you to go to the church. But I guess he doesn't, since like I already like listened in on him, I guess, or something. So like if you kind of like missed out on it and you return without even seeing any of that, then it's okay for that reason alone. Yeah, that's okay though. It's manageable. Because yeah, there's a little thing over there to investigate too. Yeah, but I don't think Adam. I don't know if it's even possible for Adam to get sick. To be honest, I've never seen him get sick. I don't think. It's just kind of ironic. But yeah. Considering his daughter and everything. Must just have better genes. Such a nice doll. Pity it's been damaged. Amelia would truly like it. That's it, really. Damn. I thought it would have had something more important, but I guess not. An anonymous note, I got tipped that the soldiers aren't going to let anyone out of the city. The humanitarian corridors are set up. They're going to kill everybody and blame it on the rebels. Or no, whoever you can. Yeah, I thought it would be the other way around. Someone knew that the massacre would happen but didn't warn the people bastard. Yeah, like, that seems like that should be the harder thing to get to, and the toy should be there, but... You know... I just, you know... I don't make the game. I don't know. I just think that seems like a bit ridiculous. That like that put the I don't know. It seems a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'd personally probably put the the odd the valuable information probably behind the in the harder place to get. But sure. I like the building just like becomes like partially invisible as well. That's really great. The poor doctor was tortured to death. I wanted to help him, but was I to do? Not a good day. I mean, yeah, he's been sad the whole time, I think, but... Oh, you can't... Oh, there's actually not enough parts to make the rat... I think that you can steal some parts in the hospital, but yeah. I'll just make this, because I can. What? What? No. No, wait. There's no, wait. What? No, I've placed that armchair here before. Excuse me? I would say that upgrading it makes it bigger, but that doesn't make any sense. Considering that, like, what was I supposed to place the chair first and then upgrade this because of that stupid mechanic or what? No, you're... I seriously can't place it there. What? That's ridiculous. No, I'm struggling to, like, accept this. But yeah, there's like 2 spots there. There's 1 spot there. Oh, there's 2 spots there, really. I mean, because of that. But yeah, there's supposed to be like 4 spots here. Like 5, I guess. And 3 spots there, and 1 spot there. But like, what? Is it seriously because I like operated it or something? That's ridiculous. That's honestly just ridiculous. I guess I'll just place it down here, which is kind of a stupid spot for it, but I just wanted to kind of do it for the sake of it. I'm saying that the shelter's better, in better shape. I mean, I'm gonna end this world anyway shortly, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Because it says I have a chair, but I could also use an armchair. Yeah, I think that's his only complaint, I think, is that he wants an armchair. Maybe we don't have enough parts unless we like go to steal things, or I guess trade. You could trade. I could trade for them as well, but yeah. I mean, I don't know if you can trade for scrap too, but yeah, I have heaps of stuff to trade with. I've got alcohol and diamonds and sugar. And now it says, yeah, my shelter feels almost like a home, giving me relief and helping me regain composure. I have a chair and an armchair. There you go. Actually, you can eat first, because this is your eating day. And then sleep. How about that, buddy? You got actually like scrap, because that's what I would like. I'd like some scrap and some parts. No, you got a part actually. You do have a part, but no scrap. Well, yeah, that's unfortunate, buddy. I'm not interested. That's debatable. I mean, he's not going to sleep tonight anyway, just put him in the bed, even if it gets below freezing. 0 degrees. Okay, here we go, old church. Prepared for a battle, bum bum bum. So many bodies. Are they the people who came for the humanitarian corridor? Yeah, it's a few corpses. Yeah. Civilian shot in the back of the head. It was clearly an execution. I mean, What, like, the bullet just, like, fell from the sky? More bodies. Someone's rounded up these people and killed them in cold blood. It was a massacre. Sorry, just checking that audio. Yeah. Excuse me, Father, I'm looking for my daughter, Amelia. Father, I'm looking for my daughter. Please tell me she didn't die in the massacre. She didn't. Thank goodness is she here. She is. You can go to her. My prayers are with her. Oh, you're right. Thank God. Yeah, I think so. That's a where you can get free aid as well, I guess. Can I actually hurt these people? I can actually hurt these people. We need blood, lots of it. Oh no! No! Don't say that after he pulled out the gun. Like I shouldn't have said. I shouldn't say that before like the ending. I definitely shouldn't because I know what the ending is. This place I've been here before, and he's getting worse by the minute. Please don't die on me. I'll find a way to save you. Memories are coming back. Oh my god, I think I remember. There must be some meds here. Oh, it's not working. Yeah, it might be too weak already. Not a great situation, and the meds don't do. The doctor is our only hope. I couldn't help you myself. The doctor. Please, you must help her. I'm sorry. You were too late. Oh my god, my mom's Amelia, I got this can't be. I promised I failed. I tried so hard to save you. I'm sure you did, buddy. You learned the truth about Amelia's fate. Yeah, so this is just the recap. Oh no, this actually is relevant. Okay, we didn't believe that the war would really break out, and then it was too late. Around the siege took my beloved Barbara, now Amelia, all I have left. Meds for Amelia. I had to trade away almost everything we had, but I managed to get some meds for Amelia. Yeah, I think that's what they probably expected, I guess. I took it out of here. My brother wanted to take Amelia away to help him get through the Mediterranean corridor. I threw him out. Amelia disappeared. I woke up. Amelia's gone. Was she kidnapped? I couldn't remember anything. I must have fallen asleep. Father's body. My brother's have been murdered. I found his body on the floor and a pool of blood. We didn't get along well, but I never wished him dead. Amelia wasn't there, but who took her? Anything for Amelia? And all people told me where to look for Amelia, but before demanding most of my food, a small price to pay for a clue about my daughter. Priorities, little the needed information is dropping from shoulders and the doctor couldn't risk helping him. Finding Amelia is more important. The doctor, the soldiers tortured and murdered the poor doctor. Could I have saved him? The massacre, men, women and children gathered. The church in hopes of evacuation were massacred in cold blood. The 18, I remembered the unwanted memories that fatal night came rushing back. Amelia hadn't been kidnapped after all. I tried to save her but failed, unable to accept it. I lived in denial until now. So yeah, dissociative amnesia is a memory disorder characterized by sudden retrograde memory loss. Never mind. Okay, and it's caused by severe stress or trauma such as that of witnessing the death of a loved one. The person is suffering from it forgets the painful experience as if it never happened and lives in denial. Like, not to be rude, like I kind of wish that they had a different ending. Although I kind of like, I mean, it's kind of interesting that like they pointed out that this is kind of like a thing that happens and more like you kind of if you have enough stress you try to actually your brain tries to filter it out of your memory, like an important thing like that, just such a significant thing, just so that you can cope with it. But I kind of wish that I kind of just expected to find her dead, which kind of would have still been kind of as sad. Like you just tried you as the player tried so hard to get her and it didn't work. Not that you'd already failed the whole time. It kind of makes it feel a bit pointless rather than I don't know. It feels like at least it's like trying for something that doesn't exist. Rather than trying for something that has a low chance. Trying for something that has a low chance is much kind of more it's kind of much more I don't know what the word for it is, but it's more kind of impactful, I guess, just to try for something that has a low chance to happen and not something that doesn't even exist. You play as the guy that's kind of just forgotten everything, is kind of partially going, probably going crazy, a little bit crazy in some sense at least, but and it doesn't really I'm not sure what parts are supposed to be real and what parts aren't. I guess he's trying to find it, so I guess the brother part is supposed to not be real or something at the start, and I guess the daughter part, so I guess the whole part at the start is not real, just in his imagination, and then he makes up and then he goes along that adventure and kind of remembers it all or something. Because the Amelia was listed in the thing and all that, so I guess that kind of makes sense. But I don't know. I thought that this was a bit of an odd ending the first time I played this, and I think that's kind of why it's my least favorite scenario out of the three. But it's not bad still. I'm just saying. I think I kind of wish that I kind of I guess hoped is kind of the wrong word, but I kind of hoped that she would be dead, I guess, to kind of just be this is I like the groundedness of it, kind of it being I love kind of harsh reality kind of games, and I kind of expected just here's the harsh reality, you didn't make it in time, it was an unrealistic it was unrealistic to make it in time and you didn't make it in time, something like that. But yeah, I mean, that's just me personally. Everybody has their own opinion. But I just wanted to kind of share that, I guess. Because, I mean, I guess part of recording is just to share opinions, isn't it? I mean, part of, I guess, share ideas, I guess, and opinion. Maybe not opinions, maybe more ideas. But, I mean, they're kind of similar. But either way, I'm not, enforcing anyone to agree with me, so I think that makes it okay. But yeah. Yeah. I think that might be I'd probably try to forget something like that too, to be honest. I mean, they've also got Mother who tries to remember, forget her child too. I guess, but maybe not to that extent. Like treating it as if it actually never happened. I guess it's probably a bit more extreme, but completely filtering it from your memory, like yeah. Yeah. Let's stop the stream now. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.